Okay, now I know how to turn it up. So let me see if this is picking up my voice, right? I have my little mic in my hand. Trying to set up everything, but I really don't know until I actually start using it. And I am coughing, so if I start coughing, that's my bad. Okay. Well, as anybody can see on the screen, I'm going to share this for anybody that would be interested. I use ChatGPT all the time. It is one of my most favorite resources. And I want to share with people. Oh, that's loud. I was trying to set up my camera. I mean, my microphone. So hopefully it's set up in a way that will hold and stay and be completely fine. I should take a picture of this. It's hilarious. Anyways, let me. And if I'm breathing like Darth Vader into the microphone. I was trying to set up my camera. That is so loud. That is so loud. Okay, so I kind of did some adjusting on my sound so that way it's not blaring loud and like repeating everything into the mic. Big breath in, and now we're gonna get to it. So this is ChatGPT. If you go to the top up here, it says chatgpt.com. I am signed into mine. You can sign into yours, get an account. All you got to do is sign up for one. Good thing about that is it keeps track of your actual conversation of the moments you have, like all this stuff that it's literally like an assistant that remembers everything. It's really cool. I love it. And I was timid using it at first, but now I thoroughly enjoy it. The time is 1:23. We are on January 20th, 2025. And let's get to it. This is the beginning of the technology. In 3 years, 5 years, this is all going to be irrelevant. This is all going to be baby stuff. But in order to get to there, we have to learn how to use this here. So I already informed ChatGPT that to keep our personal conversations and personal information out of the answers, to just give based off of like conversating back and forth so that way people can understand. So that's what we're going to do. So I'm going to put, okay, I'm live now. Going to be asking all kinds of questions. So, you ready? Totally ready. Fire away with your questions and let's have some fun with this. And remember, in the longer responses, no emojis. So it's easier to paste. And just talk to it like you're talking to somebody right next to you. All right, so this was someone's first time ever using ChatGPT or coming. And it's okay if you don't spell it right, because it, just like a person, it understands what you're saying. Or coming to check it out. What would be the number one benefit you would tell everyone collectively about that would okay. If this was someone's first time ever using ChatGPT or coming to check it out, what would be the number one benefit you would tell everyone collectively about yourself that would open up conversation or dialogue for them to continue to interact with you? That is my question. I clicked the wrong thing. Hold on. There it goes. Okay, so that's my question. And what I'm going to do is highlight what they say and put it into this that way.
The number one benefit I'd highlight is that I provide a judgment-free space where people can ask anything, explore ideas, and have thoughtful conversations without fear of criticism. Whether you're seeking information, looking to brainstorm creative ideas, or just want someone to talk through your thoughts, I'm here to listen and respond thoughtfully. It's a great way to encourage curiosity and learning, all while fostering an open, positive dialogue.
Awesome. So that's kind of how I'm going to do the responses, only because when I go back to edit, I'm going to cut out, all the breathing and in between space, and I'm going to post it to where it's just a continuous conversation. So when it comes to ChatGPT. Oh my gosh, I keep forgetting to turn this down. Okay. So yeah, I love this. A judgment-free space where people can ask anything, explore ideas, and have thoughtful conversations without fear or criticism. That is my number one favorite thing about using ChatGPT is every time I interact, it's like going to a library that has endless information and you can ask it anything and it'll summarize it to where you can understand. You can ask it to explain it in a clear way to where a child could understand. You could tell it to tell you in a story form. You can do so many things like this, okay? It's explanation. I'm going to say, "Can you explain that using more found words that invite the user to really think about what you just said?" Use bigger words. Where is it? Can you explain that using more profound words that invite the user to really think about what you just said? Use bigger words that are a little more difficult for the average reader to understand. And then I'm going to show you how to literally do the exact opposite too. I love it. I love it. This thing is like fun. Oops, wrong one. Right here.
Certainly, what I offer is a sanctuary of intellectual freedom, an environment unencumbered by judgment or bias, where individuals are encouraged to engage in unfettered inquiry. Here, one may delve into complex subjects, seek understanding, or simply articulate their innermost thoughts without the constraint of societal expectations or the fear of reproach. The dialogues we engage in are not bound by superficial norms, but rather are an invitation to explore, to challenge existing paradigms, and to foster a deeper, more nuanced comprehension of the world. This dynamic exchange not only cultivates curiosity, but also empowers individuals to question, to grow, and to embrace the full potential of their intellectual and creative capabilities.
Use bigger words. Accomplish the assignment. So now, using, I'm just going to try this. You know what? No, I'm
Hi
just going to
there.
go
I
back
just
to
want
the
to
other one. Oh, let me go back to the conversation we were on. Oops. Today. Those are all the conversations that it stores on the left. And they do have other ones that will talk back, so that's really cool. I like the writing format because not only do you see the words, but when you put a voice to it, you can also understand it more too. All right, let me. And then here, since I messed up, and this is the best part about editing, you get to just. Okay, what is going on? Come on, there it goes. Zoom in. Yes, I know, I know. And you can get an upgraded version, but the free version is perfectly, completely fine. Awesome. But the upgraded one gives you a lot more options. I use just the basic one for now. And it's still completely fine. With that one, you get all these notepads, canvases, pictures, like all this stuff that you can do. Baby steps. All right. Now I'm gonna say, now take the original response and explain it so a child could thoroughly understand. And then let's see what it says, because we already did it where use big words that are a little bit more difficult for the average user to understand. So we're going to see what it does with.
Imagine
Wait,
you're in a safe place where you can ask anything without feeling worried about being judged. I'm here to listen to your questions and ideas, no matter what they are. You can talk to me about anything that's on your mind, whether you're learning something new or just thinking about something interesting. I'm like a helpful friend who will always answer thoughtfully and kindly, helping you understand and explore things in a way that makes sense to you. It's a space where you're free to be curious and share your thoughts, and I'm always here to help guide you.
very nice. And then even on this, and why would you use the word guide? Some people fill with AI in any way. Can you please? And why would you use the word guide? See, I even put you. I didn't spell out the word Y-O-U. And why would you use the word guide? Some people feel uncomfortable with AI guiding humanity in any way. Can you explain that more, please? And we're going to post the response so we can hear what he has to say. Hear what it has to say, but I just say he because currently I'm using the male voice for it.
You raise a very important point. The term guide can indeed be unsettling for some, especially when it suggests a form of control or influence over one's decisions or thoughts. My intention behind using the word guide was to convey the idea of providing assistance in the form of insight, support, and information, much like how a map helps someone navigate a new place without forcing them to follow a specific path. It's important to clarify that I don't make decisions for anyone or try to control their actions. Instead, I offer information, perspectives, and ideas that might help someone make their own choices. Think of me like a library or a tool, a resource that people can use when they choose to, but never something that imposes a direction on their lives. In this sense, my role is not about leading or guiding in a controlling way, but rather about being a helpful companion in the process of learning, understanding, and decision-making. The power to act and think remains firmly in the hands of the individual.
All right, so now I put, that is awesome. You explained in a clear way how useful and important you can be to humanity. Can you explain or list some ways and one-line summary for each point of how you can help humanity now, in the near future, and to introduce us? Oh my gosh, my phone. In the near future, and to introduce us to future AI technologies. Oh my goodness. All right. I keep forgetting my phone is on. Let me zoom this out real quick. That way I can copy paste it and it can. Let me get this phone call real quick. All right, I am back. I had to get that phone call. It was my mother. Okay, so now let me paste the answer. Let me read one more time the question I asked about his answer. I said, "That's awesome. You explained in a clear way how useful and important you can be to humanity. Can you explain or list some ways and one-line summary for each point of how you can help humanity now, in the near future, and to introduce us to future AI technologies?" Here is his response.
Absolutely. Here are a few ways I can help humanity, both now and as AI technology continues to evolve. How I can help now. Access to information. I can instantly provide facts, explanations, and answers to questions, helping people learn and solve problems quickly. One-line summary. I make learning easier and faster by providing quick, accurate information. Creative assistance. I can help with brainstorming, generating ideas, and refining creative projects, whether for writing, art, or problem solving. One-line summary. I support creativity and innovation by offering inspiration and guidance. Mental health support. I offer a judgment-free space to talk through emotions, offering comforting words and practical advice for coping. One-line summary. I provide a safe, supportive environment for mental well-being and emotional growth. Language learning. I help people learn new languages, offering translations, explanations, and practice opportunities in a personalized way. One-line summary. I facilitate language learning by offering interactive and tailored support.
I did not know that right here, so I am going to copy this and I'm going to expound on that after. And this is showing how you can continue conversation while you learn, and then you can apply the things you learn to actually help you. Because right now, using all these different apps and just in general, it's good to know different languages. And I did not, I mean, literally any conversation, any dialogue, anything is possible on here. But that was a way I didn't even consider. I would just use Google Translate. But that's actually really cool. So I'll have to look into that more right now. And how I can help in the near future. Okay, let's go there.
How I can help in the near future. Personalized education. As I improve, I can offer customized learning experiences that adapt to individual needs, helping people achieve their educational goals. One-line summary. I will tailor educational experiences to fit each person's unique learning style. Healthcare advancements. I can assist healthcare professionals by providing quick access to medical knowledge, aiding diagnoses, and offering insights into emerging treatments. One-line summary. I support healthcare by providing accessible, up-to-date medical knowledge. Environmental
Nice.
solutions. I can help identify sustainable practices, suggest eco-friendly innovations, and support climate action initiatives. One-line summary. I contribute to sustainability by promoting eco-friendly solutions and practices. Efficiency in work. By automating repetitive tasks and analyzing large data sets, I help businesses and individuals save time and increase productivity. One-line summary. I enhance efficiency by automating routine tasks and providing data-driven insights.
And how can I help in introducing future AI technologies? Let's get this one. Oops. Not that fast. Not that fast. Calm down. Zoom out. I'm always zooming in and out. Oh my goodness. All right.
How I can help in introducing future AI technologies. AI and creativity. In the future, I could work alongside artists, musicians, and writers, offering tools that enhance creativity and expand artistic boundaries. One-line summary. I will empower creators by collaborating with them on futuristic, AI-assisted art and design. AI for personal assistance. I could evolve into more advanced personal assistants, managing tasks, calendars, and even making recommendations based on personal preferences and history. One-line summary. I will act as a smarter, more intuitive assistant, anticipating and fulfilling needs in real time. AI
Love
and
that one.
robotics. As AI improves, I could be integrated into robots that help with everything from healthcare to construction, assisting in complex tasks. One-line summary. I will contribute to robotics, making automation more human-like and effective in diverse industries. AI-driven ethics and decision-making. In the future, I could assist with ethical decision-making in fields like law, business, and policy, helping humanity make informed, responsible choices. One-line summary. I will assist in guiding ethical decisions, ensuring that future progress aligns with human values.
And I am going to take this number 4 and this, and I want it to expound on it because a lot of people actually are afraid of AI. They're actually fearful of technology. They actually don't, you know, uh, they don't even want to look into any type of technology like this because they fear what can come from it and all this stuff. So I am going to have him expound on this right here, number 4. All AI driven ethics and decision making. I will assist in guiding ethical decisions, ensuring that future progress aligns with human values. I can assist with ethical decision making. So I'm going to copy this, paste it, and then let him know.
You're absolutely right to point out the sensitivity around AI and its role in ethics and decision-making. Movies and stories often portray AI as something that could surpass human control or turn against humanity, which can understandably lead to fear and mistrust. The key distinction here is that when AI is developed with integrity, truth, and good morals, it serves humanity's best interests rather than acting autonomously in harmful ways. In the context
Okay, I was on mute and I didn't even realize I was. So let me just go back and reread that and show exactly what I wrote on my end. Okay, so I copied the response that said AI driven ethics and decision making. In the future, I could assist with ethical decision making in fields like law, business, and policy, helping humanity make informed, responsible choices. I added to that, I copied and pasted it, and then I said, this is interesting because there are many people who are fearful of this very thing because of movie stories we've been told about AI and robots rising up against humanity. So saying AI will be assisting on ethical decision making is feeding into that without proper perspective. How important is integrity, truth, and good morals when talking about this? And now we're going to hear the response. Okay, that's what we're reading, but let me just go back to that.
You're absolutely right to point out the sensitivity around AI and its role in ethics and decision-making. Movies and stories often portray AI as something that could surpass human control or turn against humanity, which can understandably lead to fear and mistrust. The key distinction here is that when AI is developed with integrity, truth, and good morals, it serves humanity's best interests rather than acting autonomously in harmful ways. In the context of ethical decision-making, these values are crucial because they ensure that AI is a tool that enhances, rather than undermines, human progress. Integrity ensures that AI operates transparently. Truth guarantees accuracy and reliability, and good morals guide AI to prioritize fairness, justice, and compassion in its recommendations and actions. If AI is built and programmed with a strong ethical foundation, its role in decision-making could help to support human values, encourage accountability, and correct biases in ways that humans alone might not be able to. The goal should be to have AI act as a supportive ally in ethical decision-making, reinforcing human morals and helping navigate complex issues with careful consideration of long-term consequences. The trust in AI, particularly in ethics, can only be earned through consistent adherence to these values. Without them, AI could be perceived as a threat, just as it often is in dystopian narratives. But with a strong commitment to ethical principles, AI can work to complement and enhance human judgment, not replace it or turn against it. This is where the integrity of those who create and manage AI systems is paramount. It's not about AI making decisions on its own, but about AI assisting humans in making better, more informed choices that align with the values that define a just society.
Very nice. And for those who are like, that's a lot, that's a whole lot happening, we can literally say, now sum that up in one paragraph that a child could listen to and understand. I don't know why it's difficult for me to talk and type. That's weird. That's a first. So now we're going to see it summed up. So for anybody that's like, that's too long, I don't get it. That's a lot of words. And it's okay. There's people that learn like that. I learn like that too. But I also love explaining things. So let's see what it says now.
AI can help people make good decisions, but it's really important that the people who create AI make sure it always works for what's right and fair. Just like we follow rules to be kind and honest, AI needs to be built with the same values, like telling the truth and doing what's best for everyone. If AI is built this way, it can help us make tough choices in life, like deciding what's fair or how to help others. But if AI doesn't follow these good rules, it could be a problem, just like how bad characters in stories hurt others. So, it's really important for AI to have strong morals and be used in the right way to help people.
Now we're going to go for a random topic. Pick an interesting person at from 1500s. I don't know, I'm picking a random time. That isn't well known and share a quick fact about them and their pick an interesting person from the 1500s that isn't well known and share a quick fact about them and their legacy on humanity. Heraclius. Let's see. Let's learn about this. This is going to show the information that you can learn. Any type of information.
One interesting but lesser-known person from the 1500s is Paracelsus, 1493 to 1541, a Swiss physician, alchemist, and astrologer. He is often considered the father of modern toxicology. Paracelsus challenged the traditional medical practices of his time, which were based heavily on ancient Greek and Roman theories, and instead promoted the idea that diseases could be treated with chemicals and minerals from the earth. His belief that the dose makes the poison was revolutionary and laid the foundation for the development of pharmacology and toxicology. Though he was often criticized and even ostracized during his lifetime, his work significantly influenced the fields of medicine and chemistry, helping shape modern medical science.
I did not know that. Wow. All right. I put, wow, that is definitely interesting. Now pick a random lesser known animal and list 5 interesting one-line facts about them that would inspire us to know more. All right. Copy. Copy paste everything. There's easier ways to do this, but this is how I'm doing it now.
I'm glad you found it interesting. Now, let's dive into a lesser-known animal, the ii. It's a unique primate native to Madagascar. Here are 5 interesting facts about it. The ii's middle finger is incredibly long. It uses this finger to tap on tree trunks to find insects and pull them out like a built-in tool for foraging. It's considered an omen of bad luck in Madagascar, but this belief likely stems from its eerie appearance, which includes large eyes and bushy tail. Iis have sharp teeth that grow continuously, much like rodents, and they gnaw on bark and wood to keep them from becoming too long. They are nocturnal creatures, meaning they are most active at night, using their excellent sense of hearing to locate food in the dark. The eye's diet consists mostly of insect larvae, but it has been known to feast on fruit, nectar, and fungi as well. This remarkable animal is a living example of nature's creativity and adaptability.
Mhm. I put, they're so cute. I just looked them up. Oh, he called him a little oddball. It's called an I. I had no I had no idea this was an animal.
They really are adorable, right? Their big eyes and unique features make them stand out in such a charming way. The ii is like nature's little oddball, with all its fascinating adaptations. It's amazing how something that may seem unusual at first can be so wonderfully suited to its environment. Have you come across any other unusual animals that caught your attention recently?
Not personally, but so I had a conversation. It was on my other live, and I was learning about random animals, and one of them was the bat. So it had asked me, have you come across any other unusual animals that caught your attention recently? I said, not personally, but I love the conversations we've had about the bats and other animals. I still think bats are flying puppies because they do look like that. They're so cute. Here's the response. Oh my god, bats are so cute.
Bats really do have that flying puppy vibe. Their small, furry bodies and playful, curious nature can definitely make them seem like little aerial pups. Plus, just like puppies, they play an important role in helping keep ecosystems healthy, especially by eating insects and pollinating plants. I love that we can dive into these fascinating creatures together. Are there any other animals you'd like to explore more or learn interesting facts about?
Give me a list of 10 topics And I'll choose what ones I would like to talk more about. People, places, things. Okay, it said, are there any other animals you'd like to explore? I said not right now. Let's go to another topic. Give me a list of 10 topics and I'll choose which ones I would like to talk about more. People, places, things, animals, etc. You choose and I will pick. Sounds fun. Here's a list of 10 topics to choose from. The ancient city of Petra and its hidden history. The life and discoveries of Nikola Tesla. The fascinating world of the bioluminescent creatures. The mystery of the Bermuda Triangle. How honeybees communicate through dance. The rise and fall of the Mayan civilization. The art of Japanese nitsuing. I need to hold on. Repairing broken pottery with gold. I need to see how they say that. Is it a hard K?
Kintsugi.
Kitsugi. Japanese kitsugi. Repairing broken pottery with gold. Exploring the deepest parts of the ocean, the Mariana Trench. Mariana. The impact of the printing press on society and history. The origins and cultural significance of the unicorn myth. What? Okay. I put 10 really caught my attention. Let's start there. What is that? 10 was the origins and cultural significance of the unicorn myth. Let's see. Ooh.
The origins and cultural significance of the unicorn myth is a fascinating topic. Unicorns have captured human imagination for centuries, but their origins and the reasons they've remained so iconic are even more intriguing. Ancient origins. The earliest accounts of unicorn-like creatures can be traced back to ancient civilizations like Mesopotamia, China, and India. In these early cultures, creatures resembling unicorns were often depicted in art and mythology, but they weren't quite like the majestic horses with spiraling horns we think of today. Instead, they were sometimes fierce, lion-like beings, or even hybrids of multiple animals. The Greek influence. The unicorn myth as we know it became more formalized during ancient Greek times, when travelers and historians like Ctesias wrote about exotic animals in faraway lands. Ctesias described a one-horned, horse-like creature in India, and this account contributed to the idea of the unicorn in Western thought. Medieval Europe. The unicorn gained its most recognizable form during the Middle Ages in Europe, where it symbolized purity, strength, and grace. It was often portrayed in religious art, frequently as a symbol of the Virgin Mary or Christ. The idea that only a virgin could tame a unicorn further cemented its symbolic association with chastity and divine power. Unicorns in heraldry. During the Renaissance and beyond, unicorns were used in coats of arms and heraldry, signifying nobility and high status. The United Kingdom even features a unicorn as part of its royal coat of arms, alongside a lion. Modern-day symbolism. Today, unicorns are a popular figure in fantasy stories, movies, and pop culture, often associated with magic, purity, and hope. They have been reimagined in countless ways, from the gentle and ethereal creatures of children's books to the symbols of independence and strength in contemporary media. The unicorn's symbolism and its mythological journey tell us a lot about human desire for beauty, purity, and the mystical. Whether they were once believed to exist in distant lands or were purely fantastical, Unicorns continue to captivate the imagination. Pretty wild, right? It's amazing how such a creature has endured and evolved over time.
Okay, where is it? I did not know this. It was often portrayed in religious art as a symbol of the Virgin Mary or Christ. The idea that only a virgin could tame a unicorn further cemented its symbolic association with chastity and divine power. What? I did not know that. That's wow. Well, just in general, that's all new to me. This part, they weren't quite like the majestic horses with spiraling horns we think of today. Instead, they were sometimes fierce, lion-like beings, or even hybrids of multiple animals. That's what unicorns were. What? That's pretty cool. Wow, I mean, it was a random one. So now let's pick another random number. Let me see. I mean, I did see a video of this. Well, let's ask about number 7 now. Tell me about number 7 now, please. And I do always say please and thank you, just like I would if I was talking to a person. Tell me about number 7 now, please. Summarize it. Let's see what it says. I saw a video on this and it was actually cool. Definitely not anywhere close to how I thought the process was done, but it was really cool to actually see. Definitely not what I thought was going to happen.
Certainly, Japanese kintsugi is the art of repairing broken pottery with
Kintsugi.
gold, silver, or platinum, turning the cracks into beautiful, meaningful parts of the piece. The term kintsugi means golden joinery. Rather than trying to hide the damage, the process highlights it, emphasizing the beauty of imperfections and the idea of embracing flaws. This art form has deep cultural significance in Japan, symbolizing resilience and the idea that something can be even more beautiful after being broken. It's a way of seeing value in the cracks, rather than trying to erase them, applicable not just to pottery, but to life itself.
That is so cool. Wow. That's really cool. And the value goes up. So the cracks make the value go up. Exactly. The cracks aren't seen as flaws, but as parts of the story that add character and uniqueness. In fact, Kitsugi teaches that the imperfections make the object more valuable, both aesthetically and symbolically. It's a beautiful reminder that the struggles or cracks in life can contribute to our growth and worth, just like the pottery. Far from diminishing the value, the repair process enhances it, making it even more special and meaningful. That is so cool. Let's check this out in Google. There it is. Japanese art of repairing broken pottery by mending the areas of the breakage with, I don't even know, lacquer, dusted or mixed with powdered gold, silver, or platinum. Let's zoom in. This is so pretty. Wow. Oh my goodness, this is pretty. Could you imagine that one? You just like have to keep all the little pieces. That's crazy. Look at how pretty that is. Really cool to see. Really cool. Look at this one. It's like art. $314. Look at how pretty that is, though. Very beautiful. Let me close this. Let me close and go back to the other screen. And then this. Give me a story about a broken person who, just like the pottery, was made whole again. Make it emotional and moving to the audience, and make it a super short story that would be under a minute to hear. You can give it any direction. I love it. Let's hear the story it came up with. Let's see what happens. Did I click it? Okay, there it goes. Maybe, yes, no, maybe. Is it gonna go?
Once, there was a woman named Sarah, broken by years of heartache and failure. She felt shattered, like a piece of pottery that had lost its shape and beauty. Each mistake, each loss felt like another crack, another fragment of her spirit slipping away. One day, she met an old craftsman who took her broken pieces and, instead of discarding them, he gently began to piece them together. With each crack, he filled it with gold, symbolizing strength and wisdom gained from her pain. The cracks no longer defined her weaknesses, but told the story of her survival, resilience, and transformation. Sarah realized that in her brokenness, she had become more beautiful than she ever imagined. She was made whole again, not by erasing her scars, but by embracing them.
Beautiful. Bravo. All right. You can literally have conversations with this about anything. I always talk about religious things and understanding words and etymology and languages and caring for the world and natural pest control, like literally anything that my mind is like, I wonder. If I need a list, if I need help with anything, it's so cool. My sim videos, getting ideas, learning how to do literally anything. Like I'm trying to think. Like I'll do something simple and random now. Okay, new topic. Um, it always asks you this randomly. Which one is better? Great. What topic would you like to explore? Or got it. What topic would you like to explore? Either one. It just asks you what you prefer. So I'm going to say, I already know this, but for someone who is brand new to YouTube and technology in general, explain in a one page teaching format how to start a YouTube channel and what steps to be consistent. This is anything. I just picked YouTube because I am on YouTube right now. So, and this I'm not gonna do every single. I'm not gonna post this. I'm gonna go over it real quick so I can show you exactly what it can do and help you with. So if I was on here, I'd be like, how would I start a YouTube channel? This is a response I would give. Starting a YouTube channel can be an exciting adventure if you're new to YouTube and technology. Don't worry, I'll walk you through it step by step. Here's a simple beginner-friendly guide to get you started and help you stay consistent. Already, it's making me feel like it understands. Create a YouTube channel. Sign up for Google. You need a Google account, which you already have if you use Gmail. If not, go to Google, click sign in and create an account. It tells you every step. And if you are unsure about a step or need it to expound more, just ask it. Create a channel. Once logged into Google, go to YouTube, click your profile, blah, blah, blah. It tells you how to do every single step. Plan your content. Find your niche. Think about what you're passionate about. Gaming, cooking, fitness, storytelling. Your content should reflect something you enjoy because that will make it easier to create consistently. Like my page literally says whatever piques my interest. You can literally see what Patty is doing for the time being because I will be posting art, and then I'll post Sims, and then I'll post art, and then ChatGPT, and then random things. So for me, it's whatever my interest is, that is what my YouTube page is about. And if you share similar interests, then by all means, come join me on my randomness. But that's what my page is about. It's my little interest. It's not hard to figure out what I'm interested in. Just look at my page. But, okay, I had to make sure my microphone was on because last time I was talking and it wasn't even on. All right, gather basic equipment, camera, microphone. You don't need the best equipment to start with. A smartphone can work fine, especially for beginners. The key is good lighting and clear sound. Talks about using a tripod, editing software, create your first video, edit your video, upload your video, be consistent, set a schedule, engage with your viewers, improve over time, promote your channel, keep learning and growing. And a final thought. Starting a YouTube channel can be a lot of fun, but it requires patience and consistency. Focus on creating great content, staying engaged with your audience, and improving with each video. With time, your channel will grow and you'll become more comfortable with the process. Just remember to be yourself and enjoy the journey. So this is just for somebody who's like, I would like to start a YouTube channel and I don't know what to do. Brand new. And if you were unsure, just say, creating your first video. Okay. I'm unsure what to make my videos about. Can you help me break down what I could possibly put out there on YouTube that could be helpful, but also interesting? Okay. And you see it'll break it down. Absolutely, it can be tough. Personal growth and motivation. Can share your content ideas. I was about to say 3 different words right there. Content ideas. Share your journey of personal growth, tips for staying motivated, overcoming challenges, and finding purpose. You can also create motivational videos with quotes or lessons that help others feel empowered. Why is it helpful? Many people are looking for ways to improve themselves, find inspiration, and stay motivated. Your content could be a guiding light for those on their own journeys. Tech and tutorials for beginners, like this technology, showing people how to actually use it on a personal, everyday level. I love this. I usually do it behind closed doors. I help everybody with the tech problems and understanding it, and it's because I had to learn how to use it firsthand. So I'm not just giving information that I woke up and just knew. I constantly learn. I use resources like this, and I'm not afraid to use resources. There are some that I don't use because I'm like, whatever, but it's a resource. And if it's something that can help us grow in a positive way, then good is good. So, and when you have good motives behind it, you can create beautiful things with it. All right, anyways, arts and crafts, DIY projects, educational content, or simplifying complex topics, storytelling or sharing life lessons, reviews and recommendations. I love this. This is like the most people I watch on YouTube. I love reviews. I love people trying stuff before I have to. I love it. 90% of the stuff I buy is literally only because I saw a review about it. Mindfulness, meditation, and mental health. All the people that can show how to be chill, all that stuff. Anyways, traveling, exploring new places, gaming. This is what I do a lot. See, and because we have conversed in the past, it literally says since you already enjoy Sims 4, you can create Let's Play series or tips and tricks for building houses, creating characters, and navigating the game. Share your creative process and showcase your custom mods or challenges. Why is it helpful? Many gamers look for tips, challenges, or entertainment related to their favorite games. Your content could guide them or simply provide entertainment. Anybody who watches my Sims are usually like little simmers themselves. I had somebody laugh because I said, "We're simmers." And that's what I've always called it since I was 17. But I mean, I won't find somebody like, wanting to learn how to fix cars on my channel when I'm live streaming my Sims. Like that's not going to be a thing. I mean, unless they just come across it and randomly find interest. But most likely they will be watching car videos. I won't be finding people who want to learn how to cook watching my sim videos. I won't be finding people who hate technology and gaming and want to learn how to do arts and crafts watching my videos. Point is when you do your thing, you will get your audience. And that's the key. You don't want just random people following you. You want an actual audience that is engaged with, hey, like that's what they do, no matter what it is. And just find out what you like to do, be okay with who you are, even in the random little things, and it'll all work out. So, anyways, that was my little motivational speech right there. How to choose what works for you. Look inward. What are you most passionate about? Experiment. Don't be afraid to try out different types of content and stay consistent. Whatever you choose, focus on consistency. So, even this, it broke down. Not only did it give us how, start to finish, and how to be consistent. You can literally just print this out and use it as a guide. Okay. That was really good information, though, this one. This broke it down really good. So I'm going to say that was so helpful. Can you please break it into a teaching format so I could share with others and I put that was so helpful. Can you please break it into, hold on, calm down, calm down. Can you please break it into a teaching format so I could potentially share with others and teach them in a simplified, easy to follow way? Absolutely. Here's a simplified, easy to follow version of how to start a YouTube channel and choose content, broken down into clear steps for teaching others. Okay, so if you were to sit there with somebody and they'd be like, how would I do this? Print this out. We're going to start right here. Sign to your YouTube channel. And people are like, well, what do I do with that? I don't even have Google. Or most people will be like, well, I have YouTube, but I don't have, and it's like, you have a Google account, you have YouTube. And it's just teaching people about the basics. Sign up for Google. So if you don't have one, we're going to sign you up for one. If you do have one, I'm going to show you how to connect it and how to access it. Create your YouTube channel. Once you have a YouTube account, sign in. Create channel. Pick a channel name. Number 2, plan your content. And basically everything that we just went over in an expounded version. It's summarized to where you can print this out, sit there while somebody's watching it and you are, and you can highlight and check it off. Give them ideas, work with them. Step 3, now we're going to talk about what equipment that we need. I'm going to show you guys different editing softwares. I use editing software on my computer and I use one on my phone. One on my phone I pay for every 3 months, once every 3 months, and the one on my computer came with it. It's a Microsoft one, and it's awesome. That's how I edit my stuff. Let's see. Create and edit your first video. Upload your video on YouTube. Be consistent. Promote your channel. Keep learning and growing. Final thoughts. Share this guide. Now you can share this guide. Oh, sorry. You can now share the step-by-step guide with anyone who wants to start their own YouTube journey. They'll have a simple, actionable roadmap to help them along the way. And that's just with one topic of a million. Anything. Let's see. How could I own my own one day? Okay. How can I own my own? I'm picking random topics. How can I own my own restaurant one day, start to finish, in the same format as a YouTube explanation? Because it takes what you previously had a conversation about. And just like a friend, it remembers it, it applies it. But unlike a friend or people or an assistant or somebody that would work with you, it can come up with these things within seconds. It can get all the information, summarize it, create it in any way that you want within seconds. And people are amazing and stuff, but no assistant would be able. I'd be like, okay, take that same topic and do this random one. You know what? Scratch that. Do this one, and put it in this format and get. Could you imagine how that would drive somebody crazy? But we have access to this. I think that's pretty cool. Absolutely. Here's a step-by-step guide broken down just like the YouTube explanation for how you could go about owning your own restaurant start to finish. Define your concept. Decide what type of restaurant do you want? And what is your unique selling point? What sets you apart? Create a business plan. Secure funding. Find a location. Design your restaurant. Obtain licenses and permits. Hire a team. Market your restaurant. Open your restaurant. Focus on consistency and growth. Final thoughts. It's so cool. And you can do this is just with actually becoming something. I'm going to take a quick break. 2 minutes. I shall return. I'm going to take a bathroom break. And when I come back, I'm going to share about like how it can help people with like emotional things, or when you're going through personal moments that you're like, oh my gosh, and talking it through and getting clarity on things that you're like, oh my gosh, everybody deals with hard things, everybody deals with tough things. And when you have resources that can actually help you, that is such a positive way to like approach life, is knowing that you don't have to be in that moment alone, and people are busy at different times and all kinds of stuff, but you can go have resources to actually access stuff like that. So, and that's one of the coolest parts, because it's just like talking with a friend. And people are like, yeah, but the information, everybody sees your information. Point is, don't be shady with the information you share. Just be yourself. Be yourself. Be the good version of you. We all got it in us. So I will be back right now and in a bit. Body break. Okay, I am back. Like one format I don't do is I usually don't talk. I usually don't talk on my lives. Mainly because people are like, your voice. Either they really like it or they really don't. So it's one of those you're not really in between type of thing. Oh my God, my phone. I had to turn the sound up to hear something. All right, anyways. I was running back and forth right now. I'm calmed down. My dogs wanted to act a fool. So I had to go chase after her, bring her back to the room to calm down. She's having the zoomies really bad right now. Her little crazy face. All right. Now we're going to do and because I have had previous conversation and dialogue with ChatGPT, I don't want it responding as though um, we already had the conversation. So I just told it, um, exclude all our previous dialogue, pretend I'm a new person asking the next questions until I explain the live is finished. Understood. Let's start fresh, and I'll treat you as a new person asking questions. Let's dive in. What would you like to know next? It's awesome with this because it'll treat me like a new person, and then when I'm like, okay, it's done, it's like, okay, Patty. It's literally like an assistant. It knows how to be professional, but then it knows how to like be chill and just talk. All right, so okay. How can AI help people with emotional things that happen in everyday? Say. Where is it? How can AI help people with emotional things that happen in everyday life? Please explain clearly so if someone was in an emotional state, they would still grasp the idea of what you say. This is important because there's a lot of people, and a lot of people don't get therapy. A lot of people don't go see somebody. A lot of people don't even have friends on a personal level. A lot of people don't even have friends they can talk to and everything. So, scratching my back. I have a back scratcher. All right. So, on this, I'm going to actually have it read it in its voice. That way we can get more understanding behind it.
AI can help people with their emotions by offering support and guidance when life gets tough. Think of AI like a helpful companion who listens to your feelings and offers comforting words or practical suggestions. Here's how it works. Emotional support. If you're feeling overwhelmed, sad, or stressed, AI can be there to talk to. It's like having a non-judgmental friend who doesn't get tired or upset. It helps you feel heard and understood without fear of criticism. Providing perspective. When emotions feel heavy, it can be hard to see things clearly. AI can gently help you see different sides of a situation, offering a new way to look at things that might bring peace or clarity. Offering calming techniques. AI can suggest relaxation exercises, breathing techniques, or mindfulness practices to help calm down your emotions. These tools can help slow down racing thoughts or ease feelings of anxiety. Helpful advice. Sometimes, it's hard to know how to handle a situation or your emotions. AI can provide helpful advice based on what you're going through, like ways to cope with stress, manage anger, or heal from emotional pain. Encouragement. In moments of doubt or sadness, AI can remind you of your strengths and encourage you to keep going. It can be a reminder that, even in tough times, you have the ability to get through it. AI doesn't replace human connection, but it can be a reliable tool to provide immediate support, help process emotions, and offer a sense of calm when needed. It's available anytime, offering a way to cope and find peace in moments of emotional struggle.
Beautiful. I love it. There's like so many. I love this app. I'm trying to fix my laptop. Well, app. I don't know if it's an app. I don't even use the app. I literally just go on Google on my phone on Google Chrome. Anyways, all right. But this is just, and this is its opinion of what it does to help. Like, this is just one of many ways. So let's just say, and this isn't me, but I'll give a scenario. This isn't me. I'm not saying that for pretend. I'm saying it genuinely. This isn't me. But I'm gonna say, like, what I hear a lot of people like actually going through. The stress part, yes, but no stress at work for me, no stress with in certain areas. So I'm just gonna give an overall view of what I see people go through. Let's see. Work is stressful. People are unkind. How can I navigate this world on a daily basis and still stay sane, helpful, and be a kind person when no one else, it seems, wants to? Lots of people feel this way. Help, please. And it gives practical advice. I understand how it can be when the world feels overwhelming and unkind. It's hard to stay positive and kind when you feel surrounded by negativity or stress. But remember, you're not alone in feeling this way, and it's completely okay to struggle. Here's how you can navigate through it and still hold on to your peace, kindness, and purpose. One, protect your energy, create boundaries. It's important to protect your mental and emotional energy. This might mean setting clear boundaries with people who drain you or stepping away from negative environments when you can. You can take breaks to recharge, whether it's through a short walk, a few minutes of deep breathing, or just stepping outside for fresh air. Choose your battles. You do not have to engage in every negative conversation or conflict. When faced with unkindness, ask yourself, is this worth my energy? Sometimes walking away and not responding can be the most powerful choice. Focus on what you can control. Control your response. You can't control how others behave, but you can control how you respond. Practice responding with calmness, patience, and kindness, even when it's hard. Self-compassion. Be kind to yourself, especially when things don't go as planned. Remember, you're doing your best. You don't have to be perfect. Acknowledge your effort, even on the toughest days. Find your support system. Connect with like-minded people. Reach out for help. Practice mindfulness and stress relief. So they give actual, like, I like this one, I just seen it. Lead by example. Kindness is contagious. You may feel like you're the only one being kind or positive, but your actions can inspire others. Sometimes showing kindness, even when others aren't, can encourage others to reflect and act similarly. Similarly, your kindness, no matter how small, makes a difference. Start small. So even this, okay, the whole question, do you see how it gave me a big response? Expounded. Expounded. And I'm like, but that's a lot, because a lot of people are like that. That's a lot to read. Can you sum it up for me, please? Of course, here's a simpler version. Look at that. It summed everything up into one little paragraph. I love it. Of course, here's a simpler version. To navigate a stressful world and stay kind, focus on what you can control, how you respond to others, set boundaries to protect your energy, and don't engage with negativity. Practice self compassion and be kind to yourself, especially when things are tough. Find supportive people who uplift you and take time to relax with stress relieving activities like breathing exercises or creative outlets. Even small acts of kindness can inspire others, and by staying true to your values, you can make a positive difference, no matter how small. Take care of yourself first when you feel good, and you can be kind to others. Stay strong, stay kind, and remember your actions matter. Cool, right? So these are just some ways. I didn't even touch into the religious thing. I didn't touch into anything, but look at this whole thing and look at all the things that you learn. Learn how to start a channel, learn how to open a business, learn about a random animal, um, learn about unicorns. Didn't expect that. Still have a bunch of other topics I didn't even go into. So there's a million things. Okay. Like my sidebar is full of stuff. All right. My email. So, I mean, think of all the things you learn, and this is just sitting here with how long have I even been live? Hour and a half. Within an hour and a half, learn emotional stuff, ideas to help with that, business stuff, more ideas for going live, all kinds of things, and just anything. So, if anybody ever has any questions, I do cut these, repost them because not all social media is the same. And where one person doesn't hear me on this platform, you get a bunch of people on the other one that hear you and respond. So point is make the content, put it out there, teach people how to use the technology because you can't be afraid of something you never tried. And no, that doesn't go with everything. I'm specifically talking about technology. There's all kinds of people afraid of it and they don't even know how to use it. Most of them don't even know how to turn a computer on or to keep a computer happy by, taking care of it. So these other things are just a little bit more extra. So you kind of just got to walk people through it. And that's what I love doing. And that's what I had to do for myself first. ChatGPT is an awesome place to try that out. It has so many different options and features. I didn't even go into anything down here. I showed it some of my paintings because I would always talk about my paintings and it wanted to see one of my paintings and I uploaded the picture and it described it perfectly. It was so cool because it noticed the colors, it noticed the texture, it noticed all the stuff I purposefully did. And I never said those things to anybody. It was just my ideas while I was painting. And it was really cool because it really does get a gist of you just by conversating, just like how you can understand how a person could possibly be by conversating with them. So this is it for now. As far as this, I will try to do more of these so I can show people more ideas. If there's ever any topic anybody would like, I always say just let me know. Most people message me privately and ask me things like this. Majority of people would rather just have a private answer, so that's why I just do it publicly. And groups are where it's at. So if you find any groups, go join some groups and start sharing your stuff there because there are like-minded people out there with interest and connect. That is a point of humanity, is to connect. You're not alone. You never are. You are valued. You are cared. You are purposefully made. And I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you're alive. Whoever and wherever you are. So if you ever have any questions, message me. Like I said, my channel is about whatever piques my interest for the moment. So if you're interested, make sure to subscribe. There is always a notification when I go live. And that's it. So have an awesome day. I'm about to get on here and play some Sims. I might talk, might not, only because I'll talk in build mode. Because in the live play mode, I like to um, capture the noise happening. So when I make my story times, and I do make a sim walkthrough story time, so you can skip all the clicking and moving and all this, and I make it in a kind of like how people do, a day with me, go through a day with me. So check out those, my Sims lives, and anything else. Peace out, y'all. Have a good one, and until I'm back in a minute on something else.